Play it live. Play it live. This is your last day, isn't it?
It is. I'm really sad, but I plan on coming back either at some point in the half term or in the 6 weeks holidays, or both.
I knew you would. Oh, I'm glad you've enjoyed it so much.
Everyone is so nice.
We are, aren't we?
That's not all the quiz.
Oh.
What she's printing out is say printing out half a page.
Oh.
Welcome to Advice Minutes from Citizens Advice Happen.org.
Dangling conversation.
Confidential and impartial advice for anyone who needs it. With so many essential services now only available online, if you're not great with technology, you might find things difficult. Banks, health services, benefits, energy suppliers, and council services all encourage us to contact them online. If you're struggling to handle essential online,
What song should I play for my sponsor?
we can either show you how to
You can pick a song for my sponsor.
or we can do some essential tasks for you.
I'm so sorry.
If you can't use the internet, drop in your office at Meridian Centre, Waterloo Library, or Hayling Island Community Centre. If you can't make weekdays, we now offer a drop-in on the first Saturday of each month at the Meridian Centre.
How about Blue Velvet?
To find out when we're open, call for advice.
I think that's going to be cold.
0808 278 7809. That's 0808 278 7809.
I think his name's like Bobby Vinton.
Okay. Yes, it is. Well done. What's going on? Why is this? Sorry, guys. I'll be right with you. Sorry, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It is almost 9 a.m. and it is Friday, the 22nd of May, 2026. And that means you have me, Candis, for the next 1 hour. And I think it's an hour and a half this morning. It is. It's an hour and a half this morning. So you have me until 10:30. Ooh, I'm having a bit of a panic. I've got to calm down. I kind of intentionally made myself late by having tea in the garden this morning with my husband. I didn't want to leave, so it took too long, and then I was late, so I was panicking. So I'm so sorry. And I have Grace with me this morning. Good morning. You okay?
Yeah.
She's going to be the calming influence to my panicked vibe. First, we are going to play a song for my sponsor, Michael. Thank you, Michael, so much for sponsoring my show. That's Michael and Angus. Lovely Michael and lovely Angus. I hope you're well this morning. Have you been enjoying the sun this week?
I have.
You look like you've got a little bit of sun on your face, actually.
Yeah, I catch the sun really easily, and it's mildly infuriating because at the start of summer, if I catch the sun on my face, for the rest of summer, my face is red.
Oh, well, it looks very pretty. It doesn't look tomatoey. It looks pretty, like on purpose. That's how I put my blusher on purpose. So you just got it naturally. Okay, well, since you, Grace picked the song for Michael this morning, so since you picked it, do you want to tell us what it is?
It's Blue Velvet by Bobby Vinton.
Thank you very much.
Still having a problem printing it off. I think it might be too big or something.
Oh.
The email.
Oh, okay. Let me see what I can do. If I can. He did send me a really long email, to be fair. Studio.
She wore more than made her tender side.
Alright, thank you.
That's the only way you can do it, because he's
I might say to him, no, I'm not going to.
it could send it as an attachment.
That would be easier.
Because it's just
Yeah, I would say that's what it is.
he's done that on the email screen. You can send it as an attachment really.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway, Christmas sweet. Well, you can see it's not good. You get it.
Precious and warm of through the years, and I still can see who fell.
Good morning, everybody. Hi. I'm trying to make my... Hello, Drew. I'm very good, thank you. How are you? Hi, David. Dave. Oh, that was weird. Your first cup are nearly awake. We were just saying about your quiz. It might be a bit easier if you send the quiz as an attachment, because our printer's a little bit temperamental. So sometimes we've just had to print off like everything, like the whole email thread. So if you wouldn't mind in future, if possible, could you send it as an attachment? If it's too much of a hassle, don't worry. I will figure it out my end, if it's a problem. This morning's theme is countries around the world. And that was Bobby Vinton with Blue Velvet. And Grace picked that from my lovely sponsor, Michael in Angus. Michael, I really hope that you have the sun this morning. We do, don't we? It's so lovely. We have had nothing but rain and wind for like 2 weeks or something.
Too long.
Yeah, too long. Yeah, I agree. It wasn't feeling like spring at one point. I thought this is like November. And then all of a sudden it just appeared yesterday. Oh, it's been so lovely. And I'm wearing shorts and everything. I've got my sunglasses on. No, I know they're not my head. I don't know what I've put with them. Oh, they're in reception. I have my sunglasses with me. Okay, so we have got a few requests left over from last week. Like I said, this week's theme is countries around the world. So I've got loads of facts about different countries, any songs you can link to different countries. Maybe they're in a different language. Maybe the first time you heard them, you were in a different country. If so, I want to hear the story behind that. And we're going to test your geography knowledge. No, I'm joking. Don't worry. I was going to say, if you guys could have seen Grace's face then. My geography sucks, don't worry. But we are going to be learning different facts about different countries. So if you have any requests that match in with our theme today, please give us a call. Free phone number 0800 014 1955. Standard rate number 02392 481988. And I'll tell you why I've got this theme is because, Grace, last week when you were telling about when you went to China, you inspired me. So you can tell us all about that in a little while as well. You can also email us, studio@angelradio.uk, or you can jump on the YouTube channel and tell me yourself. You can come and see Grace's nice little suntan too, because I'll be putting her on it in a little while. That's the email address. Angel Vintage. If you go on YouTube and you type in Angel Vintage, you'll see our logo pop up. You'll recognize us. Please subscribe, because it literally doesn't mean anything for you guys. I promise it doesn't cost anything or anything like that, but it does mean we can monetize our channel and get more money for Angel Radio. And also you don't want to miss all the cool things we have going on there. So where should we start? I'm going to do Terry one from Portsmouth's request from last week. Do you want to read this out? There you go. Sorry. Can you read it? Is the writing terrible? Okay, it's Erky Grant and the Earwigs with I Can't Get Enough of You. Yeah, sometimes the writing is awful. Little Sally. It's a weird song.
Julian Gospel.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, she just phoned out. She went, "Hello, Mark. Lovely to talk to you." I said, lovely talking to you, June. She goes, I must apologise. She said, I missed your show this morning. She said, because I've only just woken up. I
Oh,
said, June, she said, that's not right, me. She said, my kids were worried about me. She said, they've been phoning.
oh
I
my
haven't heard the phone.
goodness.
She said, they thought I was dead. I said, well, you're not though, June, are you? And she went, no, because I'm talking to you.
I love her so much. I think she might be my favourite, honestly.
She is lovely. She said,
I love her.
she said, so anyway, she said, are you going to be on at 1? I said, yeah. She said, I'll listen in then, she said. I said, all right, no worries. She said, I said, do you want to request while you're on here, June? And she went, well, I usually do. She said, can I have a hoagie Carmichael? I said, of course you can.
Oh,
So I put it in with Candis. She said, yeah, I'm going to listen now, she said, but I'm ever so sorry I missed
Oh,
your programme
bless
this
her.
morning.
she's so sweet, honestly.
Lovely,
She's so sweet, that woman. I
She
just
is so
adore
sweet.
her.
She is lovely, June.
She really is, bless her.
She said, I'm going, my daughter's on Sunday. She said, have a cuddle with their dog. I
Oh,
said, June, it's going to be hot.
yeah,
I said,
please.
you put the old sun factor 70 on, June,
70, gosh.
and drink plenty. And she went, I don't like the hot weather.
Oh, I
She said, I'm
do.
very much like you. She said, I prefer the winter. So good on you, June. Good on you, babe. So, yeah. So she said, I'm going to have my breakfast now, she said. But I feel so ashamed.
Oh.
I got up late. I said, well, you must have needed it, June, mustn't you? Hey. She
Yeah,
said, my
definitely.
daughter come in and was wiggling my toes, and I didn't feel her. She thought I was dead.
God,
She said, oh, that's how that do.
that's funny. That is the one thing working here is really difficult because obviously our demographic of people are so much older. You lose a lot of listeners. And okay, that one caught me out. I was mid sentence. You have that one to back announce.
Erky Grant.
Oh, that's right. You can't read it, can you? Erky Grant and the Earwigs by that was Erky Grant and the Earwigs with I Can't Get Enough of You from I think it's 1963, but I could be wrong. It is. Oh, there you go. And who was that for?
Terry one in Portsmouth.
Terry one in Portsmouth. Hope you're enjoying the sun, Terry. I was halfway through a sentence with Grace and it suddenly ended. So what should we do next? We have the quiz coming up and everything, guys. I'm going to try and do some requests because we do have some left over from last week before I jump into talking about different countries and doing the quiz. Andrew from Folkestone. I know this was left over. Well, Mark left this for me, so I think this came in a little bit too late for him to do on his show. So this is Little Richard with Long Tall Sally. Andrew, you have amazing taste because I love this song. Right. Place in the sun. Where do I put that now? That's YouTube. Where do I put that? Oh, and play it live. There it is. Oh, I listened to your show the other day that you did. When was it? Was it yesterday?
The day before.
Day before. Yeah, I listened to that in the morning. So I know it was on when you and Tony were on, weren't you? And then
Yeah.
yeah, you were really good. You were really, really good. Did you enjoy it?
I did. I recorded some more with him
Okay.
yesterday. I've got 3 new ones coming up.
And how do you find recording versus live?
I think I prefer recording
Okay.
because it's like if I mess up or I don't know what to say,
Yeah.
it can be edited, you know.
Yeah.
But I still like being on live. It's fun.
I think what you find is more experience you get, the more comfortable you are with going live. That's just an experience thing. That literally is just like just doing it more. But I reckon if I think you're either good at it or you're not good at it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so if you enjoy it, I think you'll be good at it. Like the more experience you get, you'll find it easier for yourself. Mine, thank you.
You have to want the camera with your glasses.
Yeah, I went like this. My glasses are on my head. No, they're not. And that was Long Tall Sally by Little Richard. I love Little Richard. Do you like Little Richard? Not really your thing.
Yeah.
No, that's fair enough. No, I think you prefer later stuff a little bit, don't you? More like 60s and stuff like that, don't you? Yeah, I'll tell you what, Grace, I've been very impressed with your knowledge of 60s music, actually. It far exceeds mine, because 60s is not my era, so...
No, I'm not the 60s.
Yeah, she's a flower child. Flower power. Actually, I can see you with the flowers in your hair and a little peace symbol. There you go, I knew it. Yeah, you would really suit that, I think. You'd suit being like flower power. Okay, we have them pouring in this morning. I want to say good morning to June. Good morning, June. Mark and I were just gushing over how much we like you. We think you're such a wonderful lady, and we're so grateful you listen to our shows. We're grateful you all listen to our shows. But yes, I know you just spoke to Mark a minute ago. So, Adrian in Bognor Regis. Here you go, Grace. You can read that one.
Let's see. Ah!
Yes, she knows this one.
This next one is the Beatles, No Reply.
You seem to know the ones I don't know. Like your music knowledge is, I don't have the same eras as you. I was really impressed with how much she knows about like the 60s music.
It's good.
Yeah, doesn't I
Come back.
don't know. Yeah, do you know the first time I met her, I said you'll come back. You won't want to leave.
Yeah. I've been here nearly 18 years.
Do you know, I keep trying to figure out how long I've been here, and I genuinely don't know if it's 3 years, 4 years.
Three, I think.
I don't know. It might be.
4 years?
Yeah, I don't know which one. It's one of those.
Yes. It's my 18th year this year.
Wow. 18 years. That's impressive.
Isn't it just?
It is. Most people don't keep a job that long.
I love what I do.
I think that makes a huge difference.
And oh my God. When it comes to radio.
The god of radio.
What you said last week, you're also the sex symbol of the race.
For the female. When she came along.
Just waiting for a few friends to get here, flying from Colorado for Memorial Day weekend. Oh, tell us about Memorial Day weekend. Everyone enjoying your show in sunny South Sea. Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
It's the
down the
sunshine.
Seen a bit.
Oh, nice morning. Are you
Morning.
back to film with Bob afterwards?
No, Tony's doing Bob
Oh, okay.
this morning. I'll catch you
Hi,
this afternoon.
Martin.
Want to sit in with us again?
She would not. She refuses. She's with
With
me.
her.
Yeah,
No,
I was
yeah.
going to say, she's with me.
Good God. I feel sorry for her.
See you later.
Love you.
Love you too. Right. Good morning, Martin. How are you? I was thinking about you this morning, actually. May I please request Edith Piaf? You absolutely
She
can.
sang La Vie en Rose, didn't she? Yeah, she did a cover of, I don't know if it was a cover or if it was she was the original.
Oh, okay.
She sings La Vie en Rose.
Well, and that was...
The Beatles, No Reply, requested by Adrian in Bognor Regis.
Thank you so much, Adrian. Well, we are getting requests in thick and fast. The theme this morning is countries around the world. Okay, so let's do Rolling Ray in Fareham. Good morning, Rolling Ray. Thank you so much for waiting a week for your request. I do always appreciate that. This is the last one left over from last week. So we are, no, it's not. No, I'm lying. There's one more. Okay. We're nearly getting on top of it. This is Red Cadillac and Black Moustache by Warren Smith. And this was requested by Rolling Ray in Fareham. Where have I put my requests that I've done? Oh, you've got... Okay, I'm losing the plot. Literally, I've been looking for those for like 10 minutes and I completely forgot I gave them to you. No, it's fine. I forgot I gave them to you. No, I don't need them. I just thought I was going crazy. I was like, I don't understand. Because I make a pile of ones I haven't done yet and ones I have done. And so they go like that. And I'm like, there's nothing in the pile. Where are they? Oh, stupid woman. Right. Done that one, got that one loaded, got that one loaded, got that one loaded, got that one loaded. Yeah, go, yeah. Oh, do you know, I was looking at them. They're so cute. I really like the cat's eye effect. Yeah, I really like them.
These are actually the ones I got in China.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
they're
got,
really
like-
pretty. I bet you get loads in a pack, do you?
No, they come in little plastic things.
Oh, okay.
And it's 10
Thank
in
you.
each set, but I've got 6 different designs.
Ah, they're really pretty. I love that cat's eye effect.
Thank you. You do.
Right.
First and playing around with you. Who can provide? Right on the baby, are you being true? Who's been fooling around with you? Somebody saw you at the break of day, a diamond and a dancing in the cabaret. He was long and tall, he had plenty of cash. He had a red Cadillac and a black Mustang. He never had any sang you a song. Even love and life is gone.
You've got the quiz now, haven't you?
Yes, thank you. Sorry, guys, I'll be right with you. I'm really busy. And that was Red Cadillac and Black Moustache. I nearly got the wrong way around then. That was Red Cadillac and Black Moustache by Warren Smith, and that was for Rolling Ray in Fareham. Thank you, Ray. Oh, I want to say good morning to everybody on YouTube who's being very patient with me this morning, especially good morning to Martin and also Drew, who is listening the whole way from Michigan. He's waiting for his friends to come over. They're coming from Colorado for the Memorial Day holiday weekend. And I've asked him to tell us about that because I know I could Google it, but I'd like to hear straight from somebody who's experienced it themselves. So hopefully he'll give us a little bit of information and I can tell you all about that in a little while. So what else? Oh, we've got Drifter Dave's quiz coming up. I'm going to do that. I'll probably do that in about 5 minutes, I reckon. So about 25 past, we'll do that. First, I'm going to play our last request that was left over from last week. And this is for David in leafy Shepherd's Bush, who is certainly no angel. And he has requested Simon and Garfunkel with The Dangling Conversation. Right, Edith Plath with, where were we at? Sorry, Drew, no, Martin. It's French. I've set myself up for these horrendous pronunciations, haven't I? I'm gonna butcher this. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Yeah. That's exactly the one that he's requested. If you have the English version, that would be fab, but I'd settle for French. I'll have a look. I will absolutely look, Martin. Anything for you. So Shirley Bassey does a English version. We could play both versions. Should we do the English and the French version? Let's do both. We're going to do the Shirley Bassey and we're going to do Oh no.
Yes, we speak of things that matter, with words that must be said. Can analysis be worthwhile? Is the theatre really dead?
How are you? If I do some talking, like just reading all the country info, I feel bad you just sitting there. You're absolutely welcome to involve yourself at any point. Don't feel bad if you interrupt me. I won't be like upset or offended or anything. I won't just talk over you, I promise. If you think like, oh, I've been there and I saw whatever, feel free to join in. Okay, that was Simon and Garfunkel with the Dangling Conversation, and that was for David in the Leafy Shepherd's Bush. Thank you so much, David. Okay, let's do. We're going to do a little bit of. I'm going to tell you a little bit about some countries around the world. I try to pick on countries that either I've been to or that I know we have listeners there. So I've got a listener on YouTube who is from Michigan. And I went to Michigan. I went to Detroit specifically in October. So I'm going to Croatia. So we've got that coming up. Obviously, I'm from South Africa. So we've got that coming up. I know we've got listeners in France, Italy, Latvia. And of course, England and Portsmouth. So I'm going to do some quick facts about England, or the United Kingdom, England specifically. And then we'll do the quiz. And are you okay reading the quiz out for us again? Yeah, cool. Grace is going to read the quiz out for us again in a minute. Okay, so England / the United Kingdom. Britannia was the Roman name for Britain. I didn't know that, but I probably could have figured that out, to be fair. The London Underground is the world's oldest underground railway. It opened in 1863. That's pretty impressive to have an underground railway in 1863.
The London Underground creeps me out.
It is pretty creepy. I was just thinking how scary it must have been in 1863.
Oh, yeah.
It must have been pretty scary back then, I reckon. Also quite dangerous, I would think. I wouldn't like to be the person who had to start digging the tunnels. When we were in Niagara, we went to Niagara Falls, of course. We went behind Niagara Falls, and there's all these tunnels. And when they first started digging out the tunnels behind Niagara Falls, they literally just went in there and threw some dynamite in and hoped for the best. Yeah, they literally just like blew half the waterfall up and thought, well, it'll be fine. It wasn't fine, and they had to stop and start again. So surprisingly, England developed one of the world's oldest parliamentary systems. So, of course, our history of democracy and parliament and law is so old. Our legal system is ancient. But the good thing about it is it's constantly adapting. When I did my law degree a few years ago, I went and worked in Westminster with Gillian Keegan, who was a Chichester MP. Absolutely lovely lady. She was conservative, I believe, but I worked with her for, I can't remember how long it was now, but I worked with her in Westminster and it was really cool. And they have all of these underground tunnels that link Westminster to the underground. So all these like little secret gateways and things like that. It's really, really interesting. Yeah, it's really cool. What else? Here's the British Museum houses the Rosetta Stone, which I believe was found by the French. Originally was found by the French and stolen back by, well, not stolen back, just stolen by the British. And here's a weird fact for you. There's a law dating back centuries that technically requires all Englishmen to practice longbow shooting after church on Sundays. And here's another weird law for you. It is technically illegal to shoot a Welshman with a longbow after midnight.
I see.
I'll tell you why. When there was there was like I don't know if it's a war exactly. There was lots of, I guess it was like a civil war going on. And the Welsh would cross the border and then the English would be waiting for them to shoot them. So I had to make a rule like, it's okay if it's before this time because they're not supposed to be coming in. But if it's after this certain time, then they're allowed to.
So theoretically, you could shoot a Welshman at 11:59
with the longbow, specifically with the longbow,
and
you'd be fine. You probably wouldn't now, but yeah, technically, there's lots of weird laws like that. I did a few months ago. I did a whole program on weird laws because there's just loads of them. There's so many weird ones.
Is it true that cannibalism isn't technically illegal here.
That is true.
Yeah, because
that
there
is
is
true.
a law that actually
Yep.
specifically states.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
exactly
illegal.
right. So you aren't allowed to kill anyone, and you aren't allowed to dispose of their body incorrectly, but eating them isn't technically against the law. So I guess if you find a dead body, it's fine. I don't know. Our English legal system is so weird.
If you find a dead body, don't eat it.
Yeah, don't do that. I suppose we should count ourselves lucky they've never had to make it illegal.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you ready to do the quiz?
Yes.
Okay, go nuts. Oh, hang on, I've got to do the quiz. Hang on, I nearly forgot. Sorry. Here we go. The quiz intro.
Drifted Day from Wellow near the New Forest is pleased to sponsor the quiz on Candis's late breakfast show.
Okay.
Okay, it's my turn. Question 1 for the quiz. Known as the King of Skiffle, I believe, who in 1956 had a hit with Rock Island Line? That was question 1. Known as the King of Skiffle, who in 1956 had a hit with Rock Island Line? Number 2. What is a squab? That's spelled S-Q-U-A-B. Number 2. What is a squab? Number 3. Oh Lord. Okay. What is gargalysis? Yes. Question number 3. What is gargalysis? Question 4. Lieutenant James Cook made his first documented landfall on the Australian continent on April 29th, 1770. Where was it? That was question 4. Lieutenant James Cook made his first documented landfall on the Australian continent on April 29th, 1770. Where was it? Question 5. In 1991, the games company Hasbro took over the rights of which famous board game? That was question 5. In 1991, the games company Hasbro took over the rights of which famous board game? Next up is number 6. The northern island of New Zealand is shaped like a cut of what meat? Strange. Question 6. Again, the northern island of New Zealand is shaped like a cut of what meat? 7th and final question. In 1974, 3 songs with the word teenage were in the top 20 at the same time. 7A, what were they? And 7B, who sung them? So that's it. Last question. In 1974, 3 songs with the word teenage were in the top 20 at the same time. 7A, what were they? And part 2 to that question, who sung them?
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Candis's quiz was kindly sponsored by Drifter Dave from Wellow near the New Forest.
Thank you, Grace, for reading that out. And thank you, Drifter Dave, for doing them. Thank you for sponsoring the quiz. Thank you for creating the quiz. And always patiently sending me the quiz questions and waiting for me to say, yep, you're right. He always is. Right, Drifter Dave has requested Mama Cass with Getting Better because he had a pretty awful May. I won't read you the whole email, but basically, he said it started out well. He came to Angel and he met me and some other people. He met Mark and he met Chris, and it was really cool. And he went to Hailing Island and he had a nice weekend. And then it all went downhill. Unfortunately, his car got broken into and he had a whole bunch of things stolen. And it's been an absolute nightmare replacing it. Then he went to Weston-super-Mare and it was very, very windy. It was windy recently. He saw a brilliant tribute act called the Beached Boys. He said they were brilliant. It was like listening to the real group. Then he said when he was driving back from Somerset, unfortunately, he lost Angel signal. So that was obviously the worst part of the whole of May. And then he has requested, please, can he have Getting Better because it can't get any worse. No, I hope it doesn't. So here's Mama Cass with Getting Better just for you, Dave. He literally had like his wallet, his phone, all loads of money stolen out of his car, like his driving license, like everything. I know. Drew. Morning, Candis, please. Yep. Did you ask me something about Memorial Day? Yes, Drew, I did. But thank you. I see you've explained it because this week's theme is countries around the world. So it's cool to learn about Memorial Day is a federal holiday in the United States observed on the last Monday of May. We call it the unofficial start to summer, but really it's for the men and women of the US military. Would you like to play something for them, Drew, for that holiday? Would you like to request something? I think I'm going to have to say no more requests in a minute. Can you believe this, Grace? My whole Play It live stream is full. Literally, it's completely full.
That's good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's already only up us 9, and I think we're going to have to say no more requests. I'm going to send you some information about Portsmouth if you want to read it out. Oh, God. I'll send it to you on the WhatsApp you sent me. I've still got that. Oh, yeah, there is. And then you can just read it out. Hang on, I'll make it a bit easier to read, actually. There you go, that's a bit easier to read. And then you can just read that out about Portsmouth.
Read the red says that when you got
On
time.
YouTube, there's a documentary about Marden. Oh, Morden.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dave just sent the quiz again in the attachment.
Oh yeah, I did. I did say. So we figured it out before, but still, it's good for future reference. I think. No, I wouldn't bother. Thank you, though.
Will you do it in the future?
I think so. Yeah.
I'll just say thank you.
Yeah. Can you feel the cool air? Is it doing anything? Oh, okay. I can't feel it either. Okay, Grace, you have the honor and privilege of picking a song for Drew in Michigan to think about it for the Memorial Day for the Armed Forces. Hang on. Oh, that was Mama Cass with Getting Better. That was for Drifter Dave. Okay, so Drew from Michigan has just been explaining to us. They are celebrating Memorial Day. It's a federal holiday in the United States. It's observed on the last Monday of May, and it is a solemn day of remembrance dedicated to the mourning and honoring of the U.S. military personnel who died while serving in the armed forces in the U.S. It is also the unofficial start to summer, but really it is for the men and women of the U.S. military. And I am sure, like all of us, feel very strongly that we need to honor our military personnel, every single capacity. So that's an important day. We do have Armed Forces Day here, don't we? I'm not sure what date it is.
Well, is it not November 11th?
Yeah, November 11th is Remembrance Day. I'm pretty sure we have a separate day of Armed Forces Day. I'll have to find out. Maybe it's the same day. I don't know. I should know that, really. So Grace is going to pick a song to remember them in a minute, but I'm not going to pressure her to do it on the spot. But what I'm going to pressure her to do is tell you all about a few facts about our lovely Pompey.
No, that would be. Okay, so here's some facts about Portsmouth. It's home to the oldest continuously used dry dock in the world, and it was built in 1495.
Wow.
So my dad started school. The HMS Victory, Nelson's flagship at Trafalgar, is based there. Portsmouth was a major embarkation of Point 4D Day in 1944. The Mary Rose Museum tells the story of Henry VIII's ship raised in 1982. I went there on a school trip once.
It's really cool, isn't it?
It is. It was in like year 5 though, I think, and all of the kids were like too scared because you know how like most of the ships like there, most of the kids were too scared to go near the glass and see it, and I had my face up pushed up against it.
Getting right involved. I like that.
And weird fact, Portsmouth is the UK's only island city.
Yes, we are. I knew that.
did.
I did know that. Yeah. The only reason I know that is because a few weeks ago, I was doing a whole show on Portsmouth. So I haven't known it very long. Well, we must know some facts about Portsmouth between us. Can't think of any.
There's a pub basically on every road.
There is, do you know, and also kind of on the same note as that, Portsmouth per square metre is the most densely populated city in the country. I don't want to say the world because that would be a bit extreme, but definitely in the country, even more than London. So although London has more people per square mile, Portsmouth has more. There you go. What else? Do you know what? We learned about Portsmouth a few weeks ago, and I can't for the life of me remember anything I learned. I have just looked up when Armed Forces Day is. Armed Forces Day in the UK is the 27th of June. So I will be doing a show on that. If it's because it's pretty soon, actually. It's like a month and a half, and it'll be Armed Forces Day for us. Okay, well, so let's play a bit more music, and then we'll come back and I'm going to tell you all about Florida, Michigan, and the United States. Eric in Haverfordwest. Good morning, Eric. I know he's watching on YouTube. Good morning, Eric. Good morning to his daughter, Karen. And good morning to his lovely little grandson, Robert, who's probably not very little, actually, because when I met him, he was really tall. So Eric's daughter, Karen, spent 6 weeks making me a crystal art picture of Stitch. And I love Stitch. And it's all blue and pink and purple, which are my favorite colors. And it is in a frame in my dressing room. So I love it very much. I'm very pleased every time I see it. I think how sweet it is. Somebody took so much time to make something for me by hand. So Eric has requested Billy Murray with America, I Love You. But hang on, I think it's actually Billy Murray and the American Quartet with I Love You in brackets America. That's how it's written down. Anyway, here we go. This is perfect because we're going to do America in a moment.
Sorry, I'm trying to do some like frantic.
No. Yeah, you go.
Is Universal Soldier a bit too, or is that?
As long as it's in our time frame, I'll play it.
It's 64. I think.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna get you to read out some stuff about the US. And then I'm going to...
Do you have TikTok for Angel Radio?
We do.
I tried finding it, but I forgot what it's called. What's the...
Just Angel Vintage.
Oh,
I'll show you. If you read the stuff out about the US, then I'll read the stuff about Michigan and Florida afterwards. So I have a really weird hobby, sort of. We go to America a lot. We travel America a lot, and I always look for the strangest place names, and I make lists of them. Because there's a winery, a vineyard called Organized Crime Vineyard. Yeah, and there was like Eat Beaver Creek and things like that. There's loads of strange things. So
There's also a strange place called the White House.
yeah. Florida has...
Just had a really nice email from Mrs. Payne to say how much she enjoyed the
program we did together. Has she contacted you as well? All okay.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, we're learning about different countries, and we're busy doing funky place names in America. Because there's a place called Hell in Michigan, and their slogan is "Go to Hell." And when it's winter, you can go and watch Hell freeze over, and you can also pay to be mayor of Hell for a day. So, all right, this is going to end. Did you? I had this one. And that was Billy Murray with the American Quartet and America brackets America. I love you. That was for Eric in Haverfordwest. Thank you so much, Eric. Right, that was perfectly leading on to and leading from what Drew said about Memorial Day weekend, and is going to lead us perfectly straight into Grace telling us about the US.
Yeah, here are some United States facts. The Constitution is the oldest written national constitution still in use. The Grand Canyon was carved over millions of years. I remember, what was it? I saw something, and I can loosely remember about how it was made.
Mm-hmm.
It was like over time, it would rain, and then like it would dry up, and then more dirt or whatever would be added to it, and then it would rain again, and over so many millions of years of that happening, it just got compressed.
Just like,
yeah,
that's really
or
cool.
something like that.
Carved effectively like a stream carves its way through the rock and ground and everything, but obviously it's so deep. Yeah, cool.
Alaska is both the westernmost and easternmost US state. The country contains every climate type from Arctic to tropical. And weird fact, the US has a town called Boring in Oregon.
And I was just telling Grace, I've got a weird interest in every time we drive around America or Canada, I always look for the strangest place names. And I just mistakenly said in Florida, but actually it's not in Florida, it's in Toronto. There's a winery or a vineyard called Organized Crime Winery. There's also a place in Florida that is called Eater Beaver Creek. So I wouldn't want to be a beaver around there. There is also my favorite place in Michigan. I've never been, but I'm desperate to go, a place called Hell. And basically, their slogan is "Welcome to Hell." And it's a very, very small town. They, you can buy Hell souvenirs, Hell passports. You can buy Hell-themed merchandise. There's a chapel, and their slogan is "Get married in Hell." You can also pay to be the mayor of Hell for a day. And when it's winter, they get loads of snow because it's Michigan. And that is when you can go and watch Hell freeze over. So they have loads of stuff. The exact origin of the name isn't fully agreed on. One story says that early settlers were describing the swampy area as literal hell, so they just named it Hell. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about Michigan, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Florida. So Michigan is surrounded by 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. It is actually the biggest coastline of fresh water in the whole of the US. It's got more freshwater coastline than any other US state. Detroit is the birthplace of the American auto industry, which is why it is called Motown, because Motown is Motor Town. And of course, Motown then leaked into the whole genre of Motown music. It is also arguably one of the birthplaces of modern music. I mean, I would go as far as to say it absolutely is one of the birthplaces, but I know there's lots of birthplaces because there's so many different genres. There are 2 peninsulas, the Upper and Lower Peninsula, I believe they're called, but I could be wrong there, and they are connected by the Mackinac Bridge. And here is a weird fact. It has a floating post office called J.W. Westcott II that delivers mail to ships. So it's basically... I guess it's a boat, but it's just a permanent post office. Yeah, so you could, I guess if you're sending letters through it, I'm not sure if you would address it there or not, but okay, Florida. Florida borders both the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. It is home to the Everglades National Park, and of course, it is home to Disney World. Disney World is the world's most visited holiday resort in the world. NASA launches many missions from Kennedy Space Center. I have been there, and you absolutely cannot understand how big a spaceship is. Like, it is. It's just honestly, it's inexplicable. You cannot actually get your head around how big a spaceship is until you've seen it in real life. It is insane. Like, I have a picture of me standing at the bottom of it, and there's four. I don't know what you call them, the bits where the flames come out from the engine, and I literally look like an ant next to one of them. They're so enormous, and yeah, really cool. We did go to the space center there, and everything's just so enormous. But because everything's so big, when you take a picture, it doesn't look big because everything else is so big. But yeah, we did that last year. I remember telling you guys when I was in Florida as well. Florida's got loads of like swamps. There's this one particular air plant which is called Spanish moss, and it's just like a silvery leaf that has air roots, and it hangs on everything, so it really adds to that like swampy vibe. There's obviously lots of alligators. Florida is, I think, one of the only, if not the only place in the world that you get alligators and crocodiles cohabiting. So normally it's like one or the other. And I fed an alligator, and I sat on an alligator. Yeah, not like heavily sitting on him. It was like a kind of teenage one, and I sat on it and stroked its head. I really like alligators. So that was awesome. I love doing that. Okay, let's play some more music before I go on to talk about other things. Grace is going to tell us about China in a minute. So you have 2 songs, and then you're going to tell us about China.
Okay.
Get ready. Do you want to read this one out? Here we go. Oh, sorry. My throwing skills. Oh, they're non-existent. Yeah, probably.
This next one is called Thelma and Gospel. It's Stevie Wonder, A Place in the Sun.
Perfect. Let me make sure there it is.
Like a long, lonely stream, I keep running towards the dream, moving on, like a branch on a tree. I keep reaching to be free.
Alternate.
Are these all ones I haven't done?
Yeah, that's half of them that I haven't done. I think we might have to read out the quiz again in a minute. I'm going to read the quiz out, just to recap, just so that it's on YouTube. Right, go Broncos. No, Drew, don't make me ban you from my YouTube channel. You should be supporting the Lions. They're down the road from you, kind of, in American terms. I understand why you don't support Lions. They never win anything. I get it. Worst American football team in the NFL. Okay, we know that. They've literally never won anything. Did you see Rashee Rice was arrested? But he does all sorts of dodgy stuff, though. Rashee Rice is an NFL player, and I mean, those guys are on like millions. The signing bonus is like 50 million. Like, they have more money than they could ever possibly spend. And this guy has been arrested and put in prison for 30 days because he was already on bail, and then he was caught smoking weed. Which, fine, whatever do you like. But when you're on bail and your whole career is at risk, why would you? And his mum got arrested for stealing Amazon packages off people's doorsteps. Like, your son has more money than anyone you could ever meet, and you're nicking people's Amazon packages. I think some people just, I guess they're just like that. Like, it almost doesn't matter what. Do you know what I mean? Thank you. Car song. Well, I like you too, Drew. Don't worry, I won't kick you off. I'm only teasing you. You see, I'm all sunny today. I've got my shorts on and everything. I got my new necklace because I'm spoiled. GTO, the car thing. What the hell's this? Did you read this one? I read this one. Are you sure?
Oh no.
It's all right. Oh, it's okay. Oh, she's eating. She's got a mouthful. She literally stuffed her face. No, I'm joking.
I'm sorry.
No, she's just trying to have her breakfast in between songs. Bless her. It's okay. We'll let you off.
That was Stevie Wonder, A Place in the Sun for Thelma and Gospel.
Thank you so much, Thelma. I hope you're very well this morning. Hopefully, we'll see you at the next Pay to Play day. I don't know when that will be, but. Before I forget, exciting news. Simon, as in Simon Moondog Boogie, and I are organising a karaoke event for Angel. So it's going to be a karaoke event in the summer. It will be on the 23rd of August. It will be hosted in Southsea. And there's going to be a quiz as well. But the tickets will go on sale when I'm back from Croatia in the middle of June. So don't hang around because they're going to go quickly. Do you like karaoke, Grace?
I have very mixed opinions towards it.
Okay.
It's fun, don't get me wrong, but I'm just kind of, shall we say, slightly traumatized by seeing my very drunk family on holiday do it and embarrass me in front of an entire bar.
Maybe we should invite your family.
God, no.
So I absolutely love singing. And I'm absolutely shocking at it. So the YouTube people often get the honor of hearing me sing to my songs that I'm playing. And that was why it was suggested that we need to do karaoke, because then I can sing and be terrible at it, but charge people for the privilege. Okay. Chris in Bishop's Waltham. Good morning, Chris. Hope you and Amanda are very, very well. This is such an apt song for the weather we're having at the moment. This is the Beach Boys with California Girls. I've got so many songs up, I can't find it. There it is. I think
there's a really good program on Sky Arts on Sunday about the whole Beach Boy story.
Oh, really?
Their father, financed them.
Oh, really?
Because he had his own company and everything.
Was it the Beach Boys, Chris, that was friends with two of them, like friends with Charles Manson, and then he got all weird and started stalking them, and then he accused them of stealing. So he accused them, saying that they stole his music. He'd actually written all their music. Obviously, he was completely mental, but yeah.
Very clever guys.
Yeah.
Did you know one of the men in the Beach Boys is actually a cover of Michelle Phillips from Madison Heights?
Oh, right.
I didn't know that at all, no. Oh, there you go. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, I'm gonna say, I know you're not really getting that many requests, but yeah, I reckon I'm going to say no more requests because I don't think I'm going to get these done. But hopefully they ring up for the quiz. No, I wouldn't if I didn't have to. Do you like American football?
The Bob Marley one, there is a 70s version, but the original one was the Wailers. There definitely is a 60s version.
You get rid of the ones that I've actually played because it's very confusing. It's my favorite sport. But I love sports anyway. But I love American football. That's the wrong one. But I always describe it as being a bit like a mixture of chess and wrestling. Because there's loads of rules. Even now, I've been watching it for years. I've watched it live like multiple times, and I just even now there's rules that come out that think, oh no. There's rules that come out that I just think like, what? I don't know, never heard of that. You made that up. But my American football team sucks, and so does my British football team, so that's great. And that was the Beach Boys with California Girls. That was requested by Chris in Bishopswolf. And thank you so much, Chris. Right, I'm just going to quickly go over the quiz questions. If you think you know the answers to any of the quiz questions, please give us a call on 0800 014 1955, or you can call us on the standard rate number 02392 481988, or you can email us studio@angelradio.uk. Or there's so many ways to tell us the answers. You can jump on the YouTube channel Angel Vintage and tell me yourself. Yes, Chris.
It's just a call from Wendy in Norwich to say her guinea pigs do karaoke, especially if you mention the word grass or rattle the bag and it's got their food in it.
Oh, Wendy's guinea pigs will do karaoke for us. We just have to rattle their bag of food and then they'll do karaoke. I'm probably sure they'll do anything if we rattle their food. Okay, so quiz question 1. I'm just going to go through these quickly as a like a recap, basically. Also, by the way, before I forget, no more requests, please. So sorry. I'm going to struggle to get through the ones we've already got. Okay, question 1. Known as the King of Skiffle, who in 1956 had a hit with Rock Island Line? Number 2, I knew this one. What is a squab? When I tell you the answer to that, I'm going to remind you of a story, and I know Grace has never heard it, so I'm going to tell you because she will find it funny. Question 3. What is gargalysis? Question 4. Oh, I knew this one too. Lieutenant James Cook made his first documented landfall on the Australian continent on April 29th, 1770. Where was that? And don't just say Australia. Normally I would accept that, but not today because I said Australia. Question 5. In 1991, the games company Hasbro took over the rights to which famous board game? Question 6. The northern island of New Zealand is shaped like a cut of what meat? Oh, okay. Question 7. In 1974, 3 songs with the word teenage in the title. Hang on, let me try reading this again. In 1974, there were 3 songs with the word teenage in the title in the top 20 at the same time. Okay. A, what were they? And B, who sang them? Okay. Right. If you think you know the answers, please give us a call. Tell lovely Chris on reception, and we will read your name out at the end. Even if you just think and you only know one, it doesn't matter. It's just about having a go. It's just a little bit of fun. You get a pat on the back, and we read your name out. And I can see Mike on YouTube going crazy answering all the questions. Is he going to be the new quiz champion? From where I'm sitting, he has a very good fighting chance. You're going to have to decrown Alan in Orpington and Jenny on Hailing Island. So do your best. Do your worst. I don't mind. Just do something. Okay, so let's play another song, and then we're going to talk a little bit about. Oh, Grace is going to tell us about China in a minute. I'm going to play one more song. I'm going to play. Oh, there's an email from the SS Shield Hall. I will read that. I will read that now, actually, I think. In a minute. Yeah, I'll read it in a minute when I find it. I can't find it right now. Okay, Martin, who is listening to me on YouTube. Hello, Martin. I was thinking about Martin this morning, actually, on the way here, wondering if he was going to tune in. He has tuned in, and he's made a pretty good suggestion. There's an English version and a French version of this. He requested the English version, and after Grace has spoken about China, I will play the French version. So this is Shirley Bassey with No Regrets.
French version's better.
Yeah, I think so. It's very quiet. Oh. mind. Right. I can never find.
As you
Is
leave, I can say love was changed, but for only a
Of from SS Shield Hall. I can't find it. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, it's literally right on. That's where I can't find it. Thank you. Who sent it?
I explain, why delay? Don't go away.
Yeah.
Simply call it a
Yeah, because it's always tricky because I never really know who I'm at.
fleeting moments we knew.
Okay, no, that's cool. Thank you, Chris.
Every word, every
So we have a butcher in
in my heart.
Poland. He owns a butcher shop, and it's British themed. He does like British pork sausages and stuff. Well, say themed makes it sound tacky, but he like specializes in British meat in Poland, and they only play Angel Radio constantly. And he wrote me a really long email actually the other week, say how much he loves the show, and like, yeah, I was like, yay! Thanks, Jason, and thank you, Mike. You have. What's Gargalis? Gargalesis. I don't know how you say it. Gargalesis.
Oh, I said Gargales.
Gargalesis, that's it. Gargalesis. What's Gargalesis? You're the only one you've missed out, Mike. Gargalesis. Ooh, steak. Close, but not quite. Oh, Mike, you're so close. Okie dokie. That was Shirley Bassey with No Regrets. And we're going to hear now about China. You don't have to say loads and loads, Grace. Just anything that you found particularly interesting. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, there was this one thing. I noticed in China there's a lot of, I don't want to say propaganda because that sounds too like harsh, but I can't think of a better word. But there was a lot of we noticed there was a lot of advertisements for one thing specifically, birth control and condoms.
Okay.
Because, and my teacher explained to us, it's because overpopulation over there is so, like, such a problem that they try and advertise birth control as much as possible so that people stop having kids.
Okay.
Or at least stop having kids as much. And there's also, there is, like, no unemployment over there because what the government do, or at least this is what my teacher told me, I'm going purely off what my teachers told me, apparently the government create jobs that are like even if they're useless so that everyone gets paid so that they pay tax.
Oh, okay.
So like everywhere we went, if we had to walk through a door to get into a building, if we were leaving the building, if we were going anywhere, even on the underground, we would need to put our bags on a conveyor belt that scanned it for anything, but it didn't actually do anything. But it was just so that someone could stand there and watch it happen, be employed. And yeah, it was really strange. But yeah, but the weather was really nice.
Was it?
We went, well, like over here it was wet and rainy and cold.
Yeah.
Over there it was really hot and we were in like jeans and shirts and shorts. We also got lots of really strange looks.
Right.
Because the part of China that we were in, it was a more, is the word rural?
Yeah, rural, yeah.
Yeah, we were in that part and they're not really used to seeing foreigners.
Okay,
so we had like lots of really strange looks.
Yeah, sure. As opposed to, I suppose, if it was a big city, they'd be used to people, tourists and stuff, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And I've got to ask a question. So my experience, I've never been to China, but my experience of North Africa, having red hair, they were obsessed with my hair. obsessed with my hair because it was red and they don't often see redheads. I've heard the same thing about blonde hair in China.
Yeah,
Is that true?
We went to a public school
Mhm.
for a day, and we went to classes with our buddies that we were given, and I had about 15 people that day asked to touch my hair.
Oh, okay.
Um,
But obviously, you guys can't see, but Grace is blonde. She's very blonde, actually. So naturally, so. So yeah.
yeah, I had like loads of little. Because the thing is, as well, is that they don't in their classes they don't stick to like year groups. They have kids of all different ages in their classes.
Oh, okay.
And I had like loads of little girls come up to me and ask to touch my hair, and I had boys asking me if it was real and telling me it was beautiful and stuff like
Aww.
that. Yeah, it was really strange.
Oh, that's cool. So, when you say they don't separate by age, they just combine by subject. Is it done on a abilities thing? How do they organise it?
I actually don't know. I don't really fully understand it myself, but like the class that I was in, I sat in for one of their music lessons, and there were like in the back there were like 15-year-old kids who would be like probably in my year or just a year below, and then in the front there were like kids who looked like they'd be pushing year 8.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
It was really strange.
I wonder how they organise it. Then that's interesting. That's really fascinating. There must be. I guess there must be some kind of logic behind it. But I'm very fascinated by China.
I want to go back.
Yeah, I would
It
love
was
to
so
go.
weird.
I would love to go. I've got a very good friend of mine, Cyril, who's Chinese, and he's always immersing me in Chinese food culture.
Oh my gosh,
I love.
it's so good.
It is, isn't it? I know you said you tried chicken feet.
I did.
They're surprisingly nice, I think. They're not like, they're freaky looking. If you can get
Yeah.
past putting a chicken's toe in your mouth, I think you're good.
Yeah, my mum asked me how it was, and I went, it tastes like chicken.
Funny that.
It's a joke,
Oh.
genuinely.
Oh dear. Okay, so we have an email from the SS Shield Hall. Good morning, Candis and Grace. We have got another request from the crew of the good ship Shield Hall. We are busy preparing for our first passenger sailings of the year this weekend. We've been bringing up pressure in the boilers since Wednesday. It normally takes 3 days to reach full pressure. The boiler room team are in need of a bit of let me put my teeth back in. Recognition. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Can you play Salty Dog by Otley Patterson and the Chris Barber Band? I absolutely will. I will play it for you in a little minute. First, I'm going to play Edith Platt with... Why don't you pronounce this for us? Because I cannot pronounce it. You did it perfectly.
No, regrettably.
That was much better than I would have done. Well done. This was kind of Martin's, I don't want to say his second request. I put this in because he requested the English version and it seemed appropriate.
I'm trying that.
What's happening? Okay. I always get a bit worried because a few weeks ago we had something where it just wouldn't play music. It didn't matter what I did, it would not play music.
Did you see this email from Andrew Revel? Because it was clicked off, I think.
Oh yeah, I've got that one.
But
I
that
did
was,
it.
that was already sent in the morning.
I think Mark must have read it in his show because I had it waiting for me when I got here.
But John from Portsmouth said there's a lot of talking going on and not enough music.
Oh, shut up, John. It's a talk show.
So I said, I can't influence the presenter. So
Nobody can influence me.
so
Anyway. Hello, Wingman. What do we put your name down as? You guys are doing really well this morning. Wingman, what do we put your name down as? I should remember, but I can't. You guys are both saying a steak, and it's so close, but it's not quite right. You guys are so close to being the new winners. Can I have a picture of you quickly? Can I have a picture of you quickly? Just pretend like you're talking on the radio. Perfect. Thank you, Chris.
She's already on the internet.
Yeah, you have.
Picture
I
of
have seen. Yeah. Thank
I don't
you.
think we're going to get any more.
Perfect. That's okay. I've got a few on here. I've got quite a few on here actually. Well, there you go. You can read that back out for us. That was Edith Piaf with.
No, vegetarian.
That was really, really good. Well done. That was actually genuinely quite well done. Goodness me, we've only got 16 minutes left. Let's play the SS Shieldhall's song to cheer them up. And then I'm going to read out the answers to the quiz questions. Oh, do you know what? What have I done with this request now? Hang on. I think I've just got rid of it. We're going to have to come back to that. June in Gosport. Good morning, June. There's so many requests we've had. I've only just got to June's request. June has requested Hoagie Carmichael. Do you know what? I can't find this song either now. I'm literally just like deleting all my songs. Let's see if I can find it while we're on here. June has requested Hoagie Carmichael with My Resistance is Low. And I did have it on there, but obviously I've decided to delete it. There you go. It's back. Hey. Right, June. This is for you. I hope you're very, very well. I'm glad you could join us this morning. Why is everything taking so long to play this morning? I don't know if you've had any complaints. I personally get quite a few complaints. I get complaints that I talk too much. I'm annoying. I mispronounce things because my accent, which I don't even think is that strong, but I get loads of really weird complaints. So I don't know if you've had any, but you have. Just unless it's like legitimate feedback, which is fair, but legitimate feedback isn't just someone being nasty, you know, where it's. I often get actual feedback and I'll take that on board, always take that on board. But if it's somebody just complaining because they don't like you, just ignore them, please, because that sort of person has nothing better to do. And there's no point taking that on board ever, because it doesn't matter what you do, they won't be happy with it. Right. Hang on, let me find that one and then you can. Yeah, I know I've got loads left as well. I'm going to have to do them next Friday. No. So don't be persistent. Please keep your distance. No matter resistance is low. Here you go. Shield what? Shield. So that's for would it be easier for me to write? Yeah, I can read one and have it ready. It's literally SS Shieldhall, the SS Shieldhall. And it's Otto Patterson. And Chris Barber's jazz band. with Salty Dog.
Is that the song?
Salty Dog, yeah.
So don't be persistent, baby, keep your distance. So my resistance.
Oh,
You're not doing the answer stuff.
yeah. Okay, perfect. That was Hoagie Carmichael with My Resistance is Low, and that was for our lovely June. So Grace, I think I told you about June last week. She's the lady with bright pink hair. Okay, quiz answers and quiz winners. Here we go.
Drifter Dave from Wellow near the New Forest is pleased to sponsor the quiz on Candis's Late Breakfast Show.
Would you like the honour of reading out the answers, and I'll read out the winners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Answer to question 1. Do I need to read the question?
Yeah, if you reread the question and then just say the answer.
Okay. Known as the King of Skiffle, who in 1956 had a hit with Rock Island Line. The answer to that was Lonnie Donegan. I know him. He sang Moral Bands of Dustman.
Yes, that's
I
right.
really like
I
that.
also really like that song.
Number 2. What is a squab? The answer is an immature baby, domestic pigeon, typically under 4 weeks old.
Yes, it's a baby pigeon. And the reason I knew that is I used to have a pet pigeon. It was an ex-homing race pigeon, and his name was Tony.
Oh.
So we had a Tony. Well, we don't know if it was a boy or a girl, which is why we picked Tony, because we figured it was gender neutral. It could be either. Because you can't really tell if pigeons are male or female until they either lay an egg or don't. But
Question 3. What is Gorgallicis?
mhm.
The answer is violent tickling.
There you go. Gosh, how violent does it have to be? It's got to have its own name.
You've got one more.
Question 4. Lieutenant James Cook made his first documented landfall on the Australian continent on April 29th, 1770. Where was it? The answer to that was Botany Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Question 5. In 1991, the games company Hasbro took over the rights to which famous board game? The answer was Monopoly, which is banned at
Did you know? But Monopoly have their own helpline, family helpline at Christmas time, because so many families have arguments.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're one of them.
Yeah.
So there's some more on the email now.
Number 6. The northern island of New Zealand is shaped like a cut of what meat? The answer is a pork chop.
Yes.
And last question and answer. In 1974, 3 songs with the word teenage were in top 20 at the same time. A, what were they? How do I read this out? The layout's really confusing.
If you read out, just read out the question in full, and then I guess just give the answer in full. This makes most sense, I think.
Okay. Top 20 at the same time. What were they and who sung them? Teenage Rampage, The Sweet, Teenage Dream by Mark Bolan and T-Rex, and Teenage Lament 74, Alice Cooper. Yay, we're done.
Well done. Okay, the people who got the questions right were Pat in Gosport, well done. Carol in Singleton. Eric in Haverfordwest, who I'm so sorry to hear you're a little bit poorly this morning. He's at his doctor's. Jenny on Hailing Island. Mike on YouTube. Alan in Orpington. Wingman on YouTube. Unsure what Wingman's real name is. That's just his username. And Jason in Southsea. And I have to say that our 2 new reigning champions, Wingman and Mike, 2 complete new champions. You guys have decrowned Alan and Jenny. Well done, Mike, and well done, Wingman. You guys got all of the questions right. You got the most right. You got the most right of everybody. We have an email here from Drifter Dave. In the end, he said, hi, Candis. Grace is great. In the entertainment world, whether singing or speaking, you need to have a microphone voice. Grace certainly has that. She's doing really well. She has great taste in music, picking Stand By Me by Benny King as her first love song on her first program. Well done, Grace, and all the best in your future broadcasting world. Best wishes, Drifter Dave.
Thank you.
Well done. No, honestly, you have been brilliant, Grace. I think we've all really enjoyed having you here. It's sadly her last day today. Well, for now.
For now, I'm definitely coming back.
Yeah, she is going to come back. Drifter Dave is the guy who does our quiz. So,
Thank you.
right, goodness me, we don't have a lot of time. I think we've got time for one more song. You have that song, don't you? Yeah.
This was requested by the SS Shield Hall crew. It's Ossie Patterson and Chris Barber's jazz band, and the song is Salty Dog.
How many requests do you have left? About 4 or 5?
5.
Yeah, I figured that. How long is this song? Oh God, it's nearly 5 minutes long. Okay, I was going to say we might have time for another one, but we won't. Well, I'll just put them in for next week. I'm running the same theme next week anyway.
These are the ones we've gone through.
Cool, perfect. We've done loads. We've done all these, and bear in mind we've also done a quiz and been talking too much. 22nd, isn't it?
I never got no learning. I never went to school.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've really not spoken to you very much this week at all, have I? It's tricky to speak to you and have Grace over there. I wish I could film us both. I couldn't figure out how to do that really, because the studio is not really long enough for me to set it up like that. But anyway, you've all been absolutely wonderful as always. Mike and Wingman. Wingman, what's your name? You guys are the winners. I'm going to be right back. Give me a second.
16 men are in love with me. But the one I want ain't legally free. Salty dog. He's a salty dog. I'm a salty dog. He's a salty dog. I never have no one man at a time. No, I always had 6, 7, 8, or 9.
Oh,
Salty dog, he's a salty dog. I'm a salty dog. He's a salty dog.
what's been your favourite part so far then?
You're a salty dog.
I don't know, I've enjoyed all of it, but doing this.
It's fun, isn't it? I love this station. Like, I work, obviously I'm self-employed, but I don't get paid for this. No, none of us do. But I give up my whole Friday because it doesn't feel like working. It feels like it's just like a hobby. I just feel so lucky that I get to do this. I love Angel so much. And everybody here is just so lovely. Like, honestly, truly, everyone here is so nice. So I do feel very blessed to be part of it. Also, half and G's on the radio, right? It's cool. It's fun. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to be able to say to people, I'm a radio broadcaster. Okay, I was incorrect when I said Ottie Patterson. It's Ottilie Patterson. That was my fault. I've just seen that. Don't the little charms get stuck in your hair? On your nails?
Oh, these ones do, but that's
Yeah.
okay, because when I try to sort my hair out, I just kind of like
Oh, okay.
put my finger back.
I had ones where they had little bows on them and I loved them. They were so cute, but I only lasted a day because I was like, no, I can't.
These are about as long as I can go.
Yeah.
before I do functioning in hands.
The length isn't the problem for me. It was the 3D-ness of it. Being like, oh. Hi, Peter. How are you doing? I don't know what's going on with my fringe this morning. I'm having a bad hair day today, guys. I've even put a roller in my freaking bag so that I can try and fix it because I've got an accountant's meeting after this and I want to look like half a decent human. Whatever. It's fine. Face for radio this morning. There you go.
That was Ottilie Patterson and Chris Barber's jazz band, Salty Dog, requested by the SS Shield Hall crew. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Right. So we've only got 3 minutes left. So I'm going to spend the last minute or so talking to you.
Okay.
So I was just asking Grace what her favourite part of being an angel was. Would you like to tell everybody?
All of it.
All
I've
of it.
really enjoyed everything. I've enjoyed talking to people when I'm on reception and taking phone calls and emails and stuff like that. And I've really enjoyed coming on here and being able to talk and do my own programs. That was insane.
Yeah, that's really good. I think that's impressive. Most people won't have been here for only a week and managed to do their own program. That's something you should be really proud of that.
Thank you. I recorded 3 lessons.
Yeah, well, there you go. Oh my goodness. It's quite hard recording as well. I would say, like, I know you said you found it reasonably easy, which I think says quite a lot about you, but I think it's quite a hard thing in general because you try and make yourself perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But if you enjoyed it and were good at it, then obviously you're just very good at this. Do you think you will do anything? I know you want to come back to Angel and we will always have you. Do you think you will do anything in broadcasting in future? Or?
I don't know. I might see. It's opened my eyes a little bit more. Like, I do enjoy this a lot. So, you know.
And do you think it's what you expected it to be?
No, I don't really know what I was expecting.
Okay.
But I've had a lot of fun and I've really enjoyed it.
That's
So
good.
I'm happy.
I think you can have one of the coolest work experience diaries.
Yeah. Most of my friends hated.
Oh no! Oh well, I'm glad you haven't. They're all going to want to come to Angel next year. Do you got you? I don't suppose you do work experience again now, do you?
No, it's just a year 10 thing. It's kind of to get us out from school while the year 11's doing their GCSEs.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So this time next year you'll be doing your GCSEs. Oh my goodness. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show. Like, truly, really, I've really enjoyed you, and I know everybody else has because you've been getting lots of compliments. And we will always have you back. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. And we're going to have to say goodbye now, if you can believe it. It's gone quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching on YouTube. Thank you so much for listening. It's very hot outside, so please make sure you've got a hat and some water when you go out. Possibly maybe some light long sleeves or some sun cream or something. And we're going to wish you a very happy weekend.
Bye.
See you guys later. I'm not going to play you out with a song because we don't have time. We've got about 10 seconds left. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next Friday where we're going to carry on the same theme. Goodbye. That was a good time. Right, let's get rid of these. Bloody hell, there's one. Yeah, we didn't get to play 9 of our requests, which is a lot.
Lisa starts you off for next week.
And I have carried the theme on to next week. And I also had, because I had planned in advance I was going to carry it on because I knew that was going to happen. I knew that we weren't going to get them all done. Right, ladies and gentlemen, in Torquay, having fun. Peter, have the best time. Thank you for joining us from Torquay. I hope you have the wonderful sun that we have here. There will be another video out this afternoon. No, it'll be out on Sunday about Charles. There's also, I'm going to try and grab Grace for some recording, but I don't know what she's doing, so we might just have to use her YouTube stuff. There's also advertising for Charles because he's doing a zip wire, even though he's 94. He's going to be doing a zip wire to raise money. So we'll give you the information for where you can donate for that. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and you've been an absolute pleasure. Come say goodbye. Say goodbye to Grace because she's not here again now. See you guys later. It's the wrong way around, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all later. Bye.